Okay, I don't know how well the microphone audio is gonna turn out in stream itself, but I'm not using my microphone because all my slots, USB slots, are filled up with my laptop and drawing tablet. So I hope you guys don't mind this really off um terrible microphone audio from my, what do you call it, like not headset, earbuds, I think, whatever, AirPod, no, not AirPods, whatever, like earbuds. um, my really stupid expensive gamer earbuds, which can give me good ear quality, mic quality. So yeah, yeah. I'm so scared that like my brother is gonna open the garage door and come fumbling in like an idiot and like messed up my stream. I don't even think he was listening to me when I said I'm streaming in the garage, don't open the door. So if anything happens and I go unmuted, it's probably because of that or the giant door like wafting open and whatnot. So yeah. Okay. Um, nice, nice, very nice. So I'm gonna set a 30-minute timer to myself because God knows when my parents are gonna come home, and like I said, brother slander. But he does that when I'm recording. Thank God he did it last time, but I didn't have any the microphone on, so I got lucky. But it's always during my Minecraft streams. I hate it, but whatever. um, yeah, 30-minute timer. We're gonna use Clip Studio Paint to learn how to color things properly, or just learn Grayscale as it is, I guess. I'll show you something I recently made, and I'm hoping that maybe I can do a little tweaking, this thingy, and then, um, bro, I gotta catch one of your mic streams. No, sorry, Minecraft streams. Oh, I was debating whether or not I should do that instead of this, because at least I'd be able to use my microphone, but doodle drawing, so whatever. Um, we're here. Yeah, it's always a debate, but I wanted to have at least some consistency with what I upload and stream. So, like, for the past 4 streams, it's been art, so no brainer there. Um, anyways, uh, uh, I'm just gonna, like, unmute myself. No, mute myself and check out the stream quality, because I don't want anything going weirdly wrong with this, so. Stream. So like for the past 4 streams, it's been art, so no brainer there. Um. Anyways, I'm just gonna like. Okay. I think the desktop caught that, but yeah, just making sure everything's fine and dandy before I continue. Okay, so I should probably switch over to the browser because I was watching a video. I think I'm gonna switch over to browser real quick. Say goodbye to Clip Studio Paint for a hot minute. I'm gonna um okay, let's see. How do I do that in OBS? Oh jeez. Browser? Chrome? I guess I didn't make a thing for that. What is it? Seeing that. Ooh. What do you guys see? Nothing? Oh, okay. Because I just see a black screen on my OBS. I don't know what I did, but just fiddling around fiddling around with OBS settings, don't mind me. Chrome. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think that's the one. Whoa, fade to black. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's a good sign. Don't worry. I'm not when the Big Bang happened. Okay, at least it's happening. Okay, you guys see Chrome, right? Yeah, you guys see Chrome. Okay. Yeah, that's my YouTuber stuff. What I see from my end of the spectrum. Okay, where's my overlay? It should be here. Yes. Chrome. And I have to double in on it because yeah, it's just black. Okay. Okay. No, I'm just like waiting for my feed to back up or like catch up, whatever that means. Neat. So this is my timer. This is like the playlist I'm using that's supposed to be no copyright music. Thank you, lukrembo, for this. I'm pretty sure I already put this in the description, but yeah. Next. Completely, I probably shouldn't even do a stream on this, but I didn't know what else to do. We're gonna, what is it? Watch this. So I'm gonna quickly mute both myself and the music so we can all have a very lively yeah, it's just cheesy. It's very cheesy. Dude, there's one named like Bread. I was debating between cheese and bread earlier. um okay, sit back and watch this video, you guys. I hope he doesn't use like copyrighted music in this. I don't know why I'm worried so much about that, but okay, yeah, so let's go ahead and mute myself.
Show you everything I'm doing. I have this small box right here. That's what I'm going to use to show you how to do this in your own images. So first off, what I started was choosing a light direction. Now this the gray layer is on a normal layer, and then I created another layer above it and clipped it onto this gray layer. Now
Is this considered as pirating content? I feel like it is. um, well, I'm just doing this to study how to go from grayscale to color, if anyone was wondering, because I think that looks pretty dandy when applied to drawing. So, uh, just stay with me for a hot second. Okay.
this layer I clipped, I'm filling it with white. As you can see, this is just pure white, and then I'm filling it at 100%, and I'm using a top-down light source. So let's do the same thing for our little box down here. So I created a new layer, and I'm clipping it on the box, and then I'm just going to pretty much brush it here. So a really fancy lighting setup, maybe ambient occlusions. Not understanding of what these ambient occlusions are, but this is how I understand ambient occlusions. That book really helped me. Her hair is touching her forehead right here, and right there studies of figure drawing, so you can know how what parts of the and then we'll leave hold right here, which is white. So this is on a normal layer. It's just a really rough pretty rough flat colors, just so
Okay, class. What do we take away from that lesson? Um, okay, so basically, shape, form, and use a bunch of clipping mess, I guess, to get the grayscale going. Um, only thing I'm worried about is that like his grayscale itself is really smooth. I'm not really good with colors, especially picking out like muted ones that look starkly different from each other. So this is gonna be kind of a tough, tough tutorial to follow. But I guess I don't know. There's something I want to implement into this drawing itself. I hope OBS captures that. No, it does not. I need to go over to Clip Studio Paint. Gotcha. Okay, so over here, let's the music back. Oh Jesus. Okay. um, there. Okay, so like here, I really wanted to do something cool and snazzy. right? All the big boy artists do this with their cool lighting effects and whatnot. Um, I wanted it to fade into like, I guess like a searchlight, you know, against a brick wall, because that's just how aesthetics work. Oh Jesus, wrong side of the pen. Okay, so you take this, and let's say this is just like the general color of the brick wall. And I fill that in, and then this is like the shadows, I guess. I'll go over this. Yeah, whatever. I still don't understand how to translate all the values, especially with like characters with different skin colors other than just like plain white and stuff like that, into grayscale. Um, because I suck at that. I thought it'd be like as straightforward as just taking the actual color, and I'll show you guys like a reference I used from, I don't know, some of my older variations of this thing. And where I actually colored her, not just used. Okay, this is a bit more thematic, and there's a lot more red in her color palette. Muted, much more muted, a little gross on the side, but whatever. But this is like the general value that I want. So I thought like, I think I should zoom. How do I take the? Can you guys see the color wheel? I don't know how. Okay, because I'm okay. So like, quick look at the color wheel in the bottom left corner right here, right? So I thought it'd be as straightforward as just taking it and like muting it all the way, turning the saturation down all the way, or brightness, I forgot what the term was, whatever, to gray. But then if I do that with the rest of her color palette, it doesn't look as cohesive, maybe because I'm not as great as at picking colors as I'd like to be. But you know, I take this, do that, okay, so, and then I don't know, oops, that's my airbrush. Okay. So I'm still getting used to Clip Studio layout. It's not that much different from many banks, but I don't know, just more like whatever. Okay, next I take like the hair or whatever. I don't think I should do this with the blending brush. It's just gonna make everything wash out. There's not much of a difference. Foreseeable difference, I guess. Maybe because I really did suck at picking colors and didn't create any contrast between her hair and her face, but I guess, like, if I take it from here, for instance, and then I do the little, you know, blotting out and grayscale, and I guess this is what would be the actual color over here. Wait. I think there's a bit more better way to do this other than just, like, giving it my eye. This one has a little bit more contrast, but, like, it's not representative of the colors I originally put down before I put like a bunch of layering and filters and like airbrushes into it. So that sucks. So I'm hoping that if I build this character, where this, oh, this just blank layer, oops. I'm hoping that if I just build this character from you know, the ground up from using Grayscale, I'd be able to create a more compelling design and therefore compelling illustration, because this is a little bit choppy. I'm a little proud of how the lighting worked out with the, I guess, torso region, but other than that, everything else could be worked on a little bit more. So in honor of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to that that guy's, what was his name? Muhammad Agbadi. Sorry, tutorial, and just learn out all the grayscale stuff and how to implement color into there, because I suck at that. I hate color theory so much. Okay.
I did was I took off the liner just to see how this looks now. I'm just going to put it back on, and now that I've put it back on, you can see how everything is beginning to read. The forms are generally reading. Now, if you don't understand your forms, I'll suggest you should do some studies of figure drawing so you can know how, what parts of the shape you would want to curve out and blur. As you can see, I blurred out some parts of the shape. Now that's pretty easy. You can the character, so I started flattening out her colors, and that's this. So you can see that the flat colors are just on a normal layer, although I have this color hold right here which is white. So this is now this is very very easy. As you can see, why I did that above is because if you put this if you group everything together in one group and put it on multiply, it affects everything that's below it. So if I had this color above this layer, I'll have to be setting the color on multiply. And so let's do the same thing. Box G actually. See, it has turned. I'm going to flash showing through it. So I'm going to paint. Nothing is going to happen. But once you put it to multiply, it goes through, it turns transparent, and everything you've done above is going to show beneath. You can see the ambient occlusions are showing and everything. So let's just play around. You can still use the multiply layer to add a bunch of different colors onto your box. Maybe play around with it and just add a ton of other colors if that's what you want to do. So now this is the really fun part where you can really have fun with this technique.
Okay. I see something I did wrong already. Okay, let's go back, turn on the cheese music, and go back to studio real quick. Because I'm gonna forget every single piece of thing he said if I don't do it right away. Okay, so this thing. I want to somehow take the original colors that I put down and just convert them into a better, I guess, appealing format. So this is the pretty washed out skin tone. I'm gonna like brighten it a little bit because I'm gonna make it so that the hair is a bit less bright than the skin tone. So, or should I do it like the inverse? Like in this one, where I guess technically this has a, or does it? Can't really tell. No, the skin has a higher density. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, we'll just go follow different paths. Right here. Wait, okay. So I'm just gonna draw a blob for now. Represent a face. Perfect depiction. I spent 7 years mastering anatomy just to draw a blob head. Okay. It looks like an ice cream cone. Okay. Next up. This is a very and oh my god, the Dorito was powerful in this one. Next up, hair, right? Hair is cool. Hair is great addition to this stuff. So I'm gonna take that color and brighten it a little bit. And no, that's not the teal I wanted to go for. Maybe I should just keep it the same, cause like I already like changed the skin. It's already. How does this person's hair go again? I forgot. Okay, let's just give it basic normie hair. Okay. Perfect. Wonderful. Oh yes, I could see all the finesse I built up from. Okay. Oh man, this kind of looks like Dorito chin. Yeah. Oh well. So we take that, and I want it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I kind of like this better than like this a little bit, because it's just very muted, and I guess I kind of skipped shading in this one, so it didn't matter how muted the colors were. These were just lots I randomly put down. Look at those shoes. Bro, I don't know how to draw shoes for the life of me. I tried so hard, but I can't get the forms down. Because there's like so many intersecting. Hair color is giving Miku vibes. Seriously? I mean, I guess. A little bit. Maybe I should. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're getting some places. Oh my god. Perfect. Nice. Very nice. Wonderful. Okay. Next up, what should I do? What should I do? Let's look at past. Okay. Let me just resize this to fit the head real quick. So it's tilted a little bit this way, right? Oh my god. Okay. Nice! Maybe kind of like change the leaning position of the hair a little bit to suit the, I guess, tilting, head tilting. Okay. Next up. Next up. Yeah! Slay. Okay, so if Miki was a criminal and she's getting spotted by a police searchlight, that's basically what this thing is depicting. Okay, so next, I guess like highlights? No. If I already like reshaped her face and whatnot to like the color, I don't know how to phrase this, the color of her face, I guess. Um, I'll have to do other change the other color variations, other features as well. So this, I did a really weird thing with the eyes in that painting, but it worked out fine, right? Okay. Oops. Okay. Um, let's see here. Very interesting commentary on this cheese vibes. Okay. And I guess the eyes are pretty straightforward. Just a really, really bright teal. I don't really know. Oh my god. Wait, you know who this looks like? It's from that game my friend used to, or still, is it like No Face Sally? Sally No Face? Sally Face. Okay, yeah, Sally Face. Okay, yeah, Sally Face. Kind of looks like that without the mask, I guess, because if I remember, that person also had like blue hair. Okay, let's go ahead and. Oh, this looks like weird. Okay, next up, just gonna make a quick. I don't know if I could. Yeah, I should probably do that with a pencil tool. This is not, or pen tool, whichever. You know, suits. Okay. Next up, that looks very unrealistic. Miku doesn't have a fake eyelashes, but whatever, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and move on to the eyebrows. I don't think I ever gave the eyebrows a definite color in any of my OC paintings of this character. But that goes for the same as all my other characters, because I just assume that they have the same eyebrow hue as, I guess their hair, which isn't true for most people. Most people, at least. Literally met with. Yo, wait, I wanna say it's so cool how you can just form shapes that can be perceived like humanoid features. Literally, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that compliment. That you actually see this as a human being for whatever reason. Um, okay, eyebrows. I'm just gonna keep this the same eyelash color for this purpose. I want to keep it nice and simple before I unload all the big brain methodologies and just kill myself. Yeah. Okay. So the searchlight in this, like the lighting in this painting makes her look a lot more, gives her a completely different complexion and makes Miku's face look a little blended in with the brick walls, but, I should probably change that after, but for now, just like ignore the fact that this thing exists. In fact, perfect. No one knows. No one knows that it existed. So for the highlights, I'm just gonna give it like. Wait, no, this is just flat colors. I don't have to do anything. It's just how does a nose work again? I know there's like a couple different ways of drawing it. Apparently, the nose doesn't start from the bridge of the throat or whatever. I drew it wrong the entire time. It's like it connects like this to the tear ducts. Or please, something like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Blocking. This looks like a Squidward nose. I feel like I should just keep that though. Okay. I can't. Okay. I'm just gonna erase the giant. Oh my god, I forgot that's on the same layer. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Nice. Perfect. Fabulous. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Nice. Nice. And then I always struggle with the mouth. From I guess since we're breaking all laws of anatomy in this caricature of Miku, which is totally accurate, I might as well just go freehand and just yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'll figure out the shading and shape things that this will make later. Wait a second. That's so cool. I'm stealing that trick from you. What trick? The nose thingy? Oh, the nose? The tear ducts? Oh yeah, okay. Nice. You learn something new every day, friend. Oh my god, what the heck? She doesn't have a mole, does she? Looks so weird. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice. Okay, next up. Oh geez, that is a humongo nose. I don't think that. Oh my god. I'm just gonna leave it like that because I'm just gonna fix this until there's nothing left to fix. If you catch my drift. So I'm gonna fix up the chin too. Because I can't stand. I don't think I'll be able to figure out shading for that one. Okay, what the. Wait a second. No! Okay, perfect. Miku chin is a go. Nice. Next up. How did this pose go again? Right, it went like that. Okay. Let's create. No, they should all be the same color, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, clearly. Yeah, it's okay, the character's a little bit more front-facing, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go freehand, like everything else. But I really should do this in a darker color so I know where to separate the layers. Or where the chin ends, so I know where the chin ends. Nice. Woohoo. Okay. Next up. Probably should have done the, yeah, I'll do the neck on a separate layer so I don't have to worry about overwriting the beautiful face that we've constructed so far. Yeah, I'm really digging that Dorito chin, bro. Honestly. This actually reminds me of like when I tried to do lineless art and I thought it was just, I don't know, blocking out shapes and stuff, but I sucked at that because I didn't start out art by learning like the fundamentals. I just started with drawing anime stuff and never actually bothered to learn how to draw a triangle or rectangle. Okay, so I think I want to change the color of like the shirt because it's gonna collide with the very nice reddish hues that we have going on here. A little bit of maybe yellow. I really like the yellow color. I wanted this to be my channel's writing color, like this really saturated canary yellow between like guess it's like golden-ish, but I don't know, like this. So we'll just keep that. I like blue and yellow. Those are my two favorite colors, bro. Oh geez. Okay. I forgot how anatomy works. Okay, so the chest goes in this direction, right? So we're gonna do that, and then it's gonna box in the chest so I know which direction it's going. I could literally just trace over like the anatomy I already drew because I spent like a good 30 minutes on just forming the torso itself on this illustration. Because there's so many things that go into how the torso works, like the rib cage. It's supposed to be more bulbous than like how most people draw it, so it's a pretty wide depiction, very wide, but it works out. Hopefully, I don't know. That knows that that's drink more water, yellow, bruh. Thank you. I really like that description of it better than what I just put. Oh man, I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Frog dad. Okay. Blocking in. Why does this have a low opacity? When did it choose the opacity of the G? Jesus. That was a very wet sniff. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that. It's hot outside, but for some reason my house is really good at like insulating the cold air from the night. So it doesn't get like scalding hot until like it turns to 6 p.m. Oh, what's that? 30-minute timer. Oh wow, 30 minutes flew by so quickly, guys. Setting up another one. Okay, next up. You know what? This kind of looks like one of the dresses I wore for my 6th grade graduation. But like more yellow. Because it was one of my mom's like office dresses because she had a lot that she just stockpiled over the years but never used, even though they all fit her like perfectly. She's like, I won't let you wear anything else except this thing. And she just brought out like one of those office like it's like, I guess it's better to just draw it because they're like they're literally cuffless. Okay, they don't have sleeves, very square, and then it just goes down and cuts like this, right? But like it had the sleeves that made it look like, yeah. I hated it so much, but I don't know. Thank God no one took pictures of me that day. It doesn't matter though. Okay, next up. Oh geez, that scared me. Okay, so that's just gonna be a shirt, right? Because I don't want to do anything too fancy for the outfit design. Where did it should go above that. Okay, perfect, nice, immaculate. So now, what the heck just happened to the layers? I think I pressed something on my tablet by accident. Okay. I can visualize it exactly, bro, exactly. It was such a, I don't even want to remember it, but it was a lot of fun. 6th grade graduation, like before middle school and high school started, at least. I remember like one of the key points of their principal's speech was that you spend more time in elementary school than, well, like if you went to school in America and like have the standard first, or I guess kindergarten through 6th grade in like the same school unit, you spend the most time in your life learning at one place in elementary school than you do like in any other place. So like you naturally get more attached and I guess more like it has more sentimental value for most people. So that's a very nice anecdote from my old principal, I guess. No. Geez, I'm not gonna. I was about to go to poop yellow, poop brown for a second to figure out the color of my pants. I think I'm just gonna, I dropped the blue I used Because again, I'm really terrible at picking colors. I don't know, okay? So I'm gonna turn all this into grayscale later. Because right now, I'm just gonna figure out what the heck this is gonna look like, right? Wait, what the? I think I did something wrong. Oh, right, because the arm, like, jolts. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys have to witness me draw such a horrendous monstrosity. Yeah, let's just block in the arm real quick. That is a humongous arm. Drink more water and Taco Bell brown. Bro, I spent 9 years at the same school. Yeah, you told me. Should I just change it back to brown? They look like khaki. Okay, yeah. I guess we're doing this. Oh my god, I just drew that all on the same layer. Man, I suck at organizing layers. Bruh. Perfect. This is Miku's summer trip, guys. See it and weep, please. Okay. um, next up. Okay. This looks really terrible. What am I even doing at this point? This was supposed to be another rendition of my OC. How did it turn out like this? Okay, whatever. I guess it all started with the Dorito chin. I can't go back from that now. Okay. Why does it look like her pants are rolling into her? I'm not even gonna fix it at this point. Okay. Nice. I'm never gonna live this down, but whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna make like a clipping mask, I guess. How do you make a clipping mask again? Do you guys want to change the music? I wanted to listen to Bread for a little bit more. A little while now. Yeah, cheese is getting a little aged, expired. This is very expired cheese music. Have some fresh bread. Fresh bread by lukrembo. Nice. Okay. I think I know a way to turn this all into grayscale really easily. So this is just me picking down flat colors using my OC stuff and like whatever really convoluted knowledge I have about color theory. So this is what the grayscale version of this is gonna look like. I'm pretty sure it's just used to fill a bucket. How the heck did that not? Oh right, because it's in fit. Okay, yeah, so you do that. And then you do either like multiply, I have to fill on the settings overlay. Red moldy cheese. Oh, yeah. Am I stupid or did I do this differently last time? Okay, this isn't turning gray at all. I think I need to do something else. Jesus, okay. I think I have to use an actual gray this time. Maybe that'll work and not just straight up black. No, nothing. I mean, it's changing the color. No, nada. Absolutely nothing. I am so disappointed in Clip Studio. No, it's just me. Okay, I have to Google this real quick. How to turn a picture into grayscale, Clip Studio Paint, please. Someone help me, because I really don't want to do it manually. Okay. Open Clip Studio Paint, import your image, but this might have to go over your layers. Okay, I need to put this on like 2 times speed because this guy talks so much. New raster layer. Next, go over into toolbar or whatever you use. Select the fill or bucket tool. Make sure you have editing layer only. Color wheel, color chart. Select black. Wait, I did that though. I did that. You guys saw me. I have stream proof, but it did not work. Okay. What do we do? Okay, screen's gone all black. Oh no, but don't panic. Go over to layers, black fill layer selected, blending mode, color. Oh, okay, because I was using like multiply. Okay, I see what I did wrong. So I wasn't all the way up. Where's the color option? It's all the way down here. There you have it, folks. There you have it. This is my terrible attempt at trying to at what drawings I guess like my art looks like when I just randomly put down colors. This is, at least there's a nice contrast with the, is it, what you describe it as? A drink more water and Taco Bell brown? Yeah, or drink more water yellow. But that's not where I wanted the central focus to be. So that's more like an accidental contrast buildup. Because in this one, I wanted the focus area to be like here, right? I'll kind of cat you and like physically highlight this focus area, central focus area, right here. Because this is supposed to emanate like a searchlight beaming down on her, I guess, and her just doing whatever the fuck this is. Right? But, you know, of course, it gets a little bit too muted down here. Like, literally, this is just 50 shades of black once you get to her torso and stuff like that. And there's a few adjustments I wanted to make with her torso where it'd be more glossy and leather-like. Because I'd imagine she's wearing some sort of a tracksuit. Like a red or black tracksuit. I just picked red for no reason. And this was supposed to be like steel, but I didn't know how to color that, so I just made it. If you please don't ever zoom in any of my drawings because you'll just see like 1,000 lines of pixel and like things I should have cleaned up but decided not to because I was too lazy. I hate my drawing process so much because I'm just the laziest I've ever been, because I used to be nice and cleanly, you know, have that nice digital art line art. Not this, I swear, it was better than this, but somehow it just all went downhill. I don't remember when, but someday, somehow. Okay, so oh god, I have to look at this again. So let's pick the colors differently, just starting from Grayscale. I'll use the grays that this thing like automatically generated once I put the filters down, so as to not give my brain more work to do, because it can overload pretty easily. And this time I'm gonna draw a proper rendition of this. Because you know, I actually want to draw something decent during this stream and not just some random color blocking of this. I still can't. Okay. Next up, how do I do that? Okay, so I need a blank canvas layer. I want it to be completely white. Hold on, I gotta burp. Okay, I'm done burping. Oh god, okay. Okay, next up. Was that fireworks just now? Okay. Okay, we got our blank layer. We got this as a reference, and this just in case. Wait, you can't see it. And this just in case. This, and all the tools we need to create an awesome drawing, right? Let's draw people. Time to finally do that. Okay. Nice. That is a very, yeah, it's just like the consistency I want. Okay. Artemis Hard. Don't professional artists like link the brush sets they use in the description? Maybe I should start doing that too, just to emanate that feeling that I'm not a lousy teenager trying to do stuff online and get. Yeah. Okay. Just draw a circle. Draw a circle. Ready? Okay. Nice. Perfect. Nice. Very symmetrical circle. And I guess I have to pinch this down a little bit to match the Dorito dynamics of the face. Hello. Oh. Hello, good people. Hi. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Sometimes my microphone just mutes itself. Okay, hi. How are you? How are you doing? I don't know how to deal with new people, but well, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. I should have addressed this like a long time ago because apparently there's 3 people now, including Frog Dad. Hello, Frog Dad. So next up, we're just gonna try and redraw this, and it somehow morphed into redrawing this, and now we're just gonna do that all over again, but decently this time. So we're gonna draw a little bit of a center line to indicate the direction of the face. It doesn't match at all, but it matches this one. And then we're gonna draw like a, what is it? Basic head shape, I guess. When it looks down, like, it's very triangular. Or pointy, I guess. Just how I decided to draw and commit to this art style. I can't commit to anything. Okay, I'm gonna put the facial features first. You got nice drawings. We can last bumped into your stream. You got nice drawings. Thank you. Thank you. I know you're referring to this, right? Definitely the peak pinnacle of my artistic career. This thing. That thing. Yeah. Okay. Gotta make sure I check chat every once in a while, because I wish I had like a second monitor, but I don't know how to operate all that. Theoretically, my tablet is a second monitor, but whenever I try to make it behave like one, Windows just completely collapses on itself. So I don't know what's wrong there. Other people can do it, but I can't. I feel a little left out, you know, a little isolated, ostracized by Windows 10. Okay. I don't want to go too deep. Oh my god, that's the wrong way around. Too deep into the anatomy with this one, but at least make it look a little nice. Some thumbnail-worthy art. Hopefully. Tell me if you guys get sick of the bread and cheese soundtracks. There's like a whole list. I think I already showed you, but of things I could go down. Like biscuit. Top brass. Very top brass. Super top brass. Okay. Next up, this, I guess. Nice goatee going on there at the chin area. Man. I hate how my initial sketches just are really bland. Not bland. Well, yeah, they're bland, but like very sketchy. Because I can't decipher half the things I draw most of the time. So, I don't know, it just turns out really weird when I try to make a clean render of everything. But I guess it's not all that bad. Because I get to, like, experiment with forms and stuff like that. And make accidental forms or whatever. This is not the thing I was going for. I guess I could make it so, like, her hand and her face are more, like, closer together than just face forward, front facing. Because this is more like Vogue cover shoot. Cover photo shoot thing material, whatever. But if I wanted it to be, I guess, a bit more dynamic and, I don't know, have her staring actually up at the searchlight rather than, you know, whatever this area is. Oops. Yeah, this thing, she should be staring up here. Or, like, yeah, up here, I guess. Like, there. So, try to fix a little bit of that going into this drawing. It's funny because I literally just made this like yesterday night. I was like, man, this is gonna turn out so great. I'm gonna go from grayscale to color and everything. Like, it's gonna have so much contrast. It's gonna make your eyes bleed. But no, nothing really great happened. Totally great, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. I forgot how to draw hands. Am I really this? I'm literally buffering. I do this every time I try to draw on stream. Like, my brain just stops working. Like, all art sense just diminishes, and I'm left with the emptiness. Moving the hand and head up a tad bit along those lines. Lines as in, like, this, like, this thing? This line right here, or like this line, the weird thing where it's like I want her to look up here rather than just like face forward. Oops. Yes, perspective drawing of an arrow. Yeah, yes. Wait, I just realized you're not referring to actual lines. It's literally a. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Basically, moving the hand and head up a bit more than just like looking straight up at the viewer and licking the lip or whatever, she's gonna like look more so like this, right? If that, and then her eyebrows will just like arch up because I like drawing characters with very pointed eyebrows. The one you wanted her to. Alexa, she's still. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You don't have to stress yourself. Okay. The one you wanted her to look up a bit. Yeah. It, um. Yes. Where I wanted her to look up a bit. That. Yeah, that's a better phrase to put it in than just looking here and there. So yeah, like this. But like. Okay, I think it's better if I draw it out as like a stickman figure instead, because I don't have the social skills to explain that either. So this is her head, right? This is where she's gonna be looking down. She's gonna be looking. I mean, her face is gonna be looking down, but her eyes, right? Those are the things that are gonna be actually staring up at the searchlight. It's gonna be like one of those I guess facial poses where it's her irises are barely visible because she's I don't want to say this, but what was that? That girl from The Ring. I guess we both like English. Yes, we do. I mean, in my defense, it wasn't my first language, but like now it's my only language because I forgot my first language, so I don't really know. I should probably. Yeah, it'll look something like she's looking up at there, and then her hand is like over here wiping away blood or whatever, and you know, she does all that edgy model shoot stuff, and then like her hip. I guess it's better if I draw like a rough through here instead, because I can't do that with this. So we have that, and let's look at the original real quick because I really like how I posed her torso. Okay, so I made sure that like her arms actually went up, right? So if her hand were to, I guess, do the little wiping motion. I'm just thinking of, oh wow, a quick question. I kind of also want to draw good and stuff. So do you have any tips or how you learn to draw so goddamn good? Okay, so is that two parts to your question? Okay. This is where I should actually use all my brain power to answer a legitimate question. So specific tips that I have that I probably should have practiced when I was like in 6th grade or whatever, when I really wanted to get into art, was the fact that, you know, like I already mentioned, learning your forms and just like 3-dimensional stuff is kind of important. Or at least just learn how to make it so that you know how to draw like a circle in perspective when you indicate those lines and when you draw your, I guess like cranium, which is what you're actually drawing when you're making all that circle moisture motions and like building your head out of that. That's literally just your cranium, the part of the skull that, you know, the bulbous part that goes from your back. I'm really terrible at explaining this, but like learn just a little bit. Like you don't have to get too deep into it, but learn a little bit about how to draw, like say like a triangle for the nose in like 3-dimensional shapes, because that'll really help you when, even if your art looks like, I don't know, utter crap, you'll at least have that sense of form where you could build and refine the details later. But when you do a little form stitching, right? Focus on little things, but I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. Can I? Wait. The Pac-Man part of the head. Yeah, the Pac-Man part of the head. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be honest. Like when I tried drawing Ultra, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at giving advice. I'm a failure, but when I tried learning how to draw, it was mainly out of passion, right? Because we're just little kids trying to draw anime from like Naruto or whatever, and you just like copy stuff. And that's how you build up your visual library, and over time you just like implement that into your actual artwork. So if you think about it, you're already like, as soon as you start drawing, using some of the fundamentals of observation and I guess like simplification, when, especially if you started out drawing anime people, like most people, from like your favorite TV shows, like you just need to observe and build up a visual library. That's like number one. No pushing down, girly girl, just do you. Okay. And I just developed, because like at some point I'd had a friend who was very into like the nitty gritty of practicing how to draw every single part of the human body and then implementing it, and her art just looked like gorgeous because it had so much form, calm mind, calmer speaking. Consider me your stupidly fun friend. Thank you. Yeah, she was really like great at like drawing abs was one of the things, because like she really knew how to get all the muscular parts going, and facial proportions too. But I feel like all she did was, I don't know, actually learn the basic stuff of how the skull works. Not the how the skull works, how the proportions are shaped. Not proportions, faces are shaped. And then she just went to stylization and developing her art skill later, rather than like immediately as you start, because then you have a better understanding of form and things you can implement, so you don't get burnt out as much when your art isn't looking as, I guess, like realistic as much. So I don't know, my methodology was completely different. Abs, very abs. You good? And your experience are, oh, yes, I'll make a little drawn copy pictures on a piece of paper. You your awesome work, thank you. Abs, yeah, very ab friendly, ab lover. I loved looking at how she drew. She was nice enough to give me like demos and stuff, so that was nice. Very cash money of her. Oh Jesus, what are these terrible renditions of skulls I've just plastered all over the canvas? Okay. But you know, you could always start from like gesture drawing, just drawing for fun, getting the action. Oh my god, I don't know how to do it anymore, but because I went into animation before I started like seriously illustrating stuff, I was able to simplify proportions in a way that still kept the action. So I have a piece of art that I did like, I guess 2019? I want to say 2019-ish, but I know like I wouldn't have gotten this computer. It should have been 2021 in reality, so I just have to find it. No, it's on Instagram. That's the thing. I need to get it from Instagram. Are the most complicated part to dodge. She made a cash money joke. Fun times ahead. Okay, so yeah, I'll bring it up real quick. Oops. Okay. I have to like scroll really far into my Instagram to give this, because it's like I uploaded a really huge amount over quarantine. Some of them I'd rather I just kept to myself, but whatever. Should have been, oh, it's right here. Do a little snipping tool and then do that. And we have our this thing. Yeah. So because I started out from animation and just having very free flowing lines, I guess I was really good at one point, because like after I started studying forms and stuff, I kind of, all my figures started to look really stiff because I was over complicating everything. Like my drawings used to be a lot more fluid motion, and this was like one of the pieces of where it just peaked, because I was like, I want to do a battle scene concept. Keeping to yourself in a lockdown scenario, how did you survive? Well, for one, I never left the house, right? I think over lockdown specifically, since it was like the end of 8th grade going into 9th grade, I guess I wanted to get more into streaming and stuff like that, so I did a little bit of twiddling my thumbs and Twitch and whatnot with, what do you call it, Minecraft specifically. Made like a really huge number of Minecraft streams that went on for like 3 hours, and it turned out to be like a lot more fun than I expected. A lot less awkward than I thought as well, because honestly, it's just chilling out and doing stuff in your own, I don't know, at your own pace. It helped me with not being as awkward as soon as I like left quarantine and had to like adhere to a hybrid, not hybrid, but like actual real life school schedule, so that at least my talking to people on stream was my social interaction for the entirety of like 6 months or something of distance learning. That was nice, very nice. But I did like gloss over a lot of text for my friends and stuff because I felt really burnt out by the end of all of that for no reason, even though I was doing literally nothing, which I guess is also something I get burnt out from. It's like made me question if I was really an introvert, because I like to keep to myself, but I guess there's like a certain amount of social interaction and interaction with the real world and sunlight, vitamin D that I need to keep surviving. I just felt really down and out about myself because of the fact that there was really nothing else to do other than keep to myself and like stay at home all day. Not even because of like the quarantine mandates and stuff like that. It's just like it's just how my family is. We never really go out. For me, I never thought I could burn out from staying home and online. Yeah, that was really weird. That was a really weird feeling because I thought it would be paradise. Like I get to draw, animate, and like edit videos as much as I want without having to go out and do stuff, which is something I normally never do regardless. But next thing you know, as soon as I see your friend, I realize how burnt out I was. Dude, I wish that was me. Okay, so like starting high school, it sucked because like you go from distance learning. Of course, human people need human interaction. Yeah, that's true. Man, I can't believe I underestimated human interaction as like a seventh grader. My ego was like huge, man. Like, I don't need to talk to people. Who needs friends, man, when you got the internet? Um, but I was like the least productive I've ever been during quarantine, especially with my YouTube channel. I wouldn't upload for like weeks, and I didn't realize how much I needed that kind of, I guess, like social interaction to actually keep me going and have like inspired new ideas and just like do stuff. Because I don't know, interneting as a hobby started out as like a fun times behind the scenes after like chatting with school friends and stuff, because this channel was just really me and my friends and their Discord calls and like us just doing stuff together. And I, even though I only uploaded like a few videos of our collaborations, it was just, I don't know, sixth grade me. For once, I yield to this joke. I don't need fans, they disappoint me. That's really aged poorly. Yeah, man, kind of sucks that you can't be a true introvert at times. I don't really know, but I don't ever want to go back to just not doing anything for that long ever again. Like I actually want to be in social situations that I enjoy with people I enjoy being around with. Um, but I don't know. I think I just need to work on building limits and like understanding how much I could, I guess, handle. Because there's a good balance, and distance learning taught me that, and quarantine taught me that. um, okay. What was I talking about? I guess we could just go on with the whatever this thing is. Okay, yeah. I'm still really proud of this piece though. Piece, I call it like it's an ancient historical piece of art, but no, it's just something I drew over summer when I wasn't as burnt out. Um, where I wanted to do like a battle scene concept between a scorpion lady and this person. I forgot his name. Spearhead, whatever. Um, Funny enough, I'm in a Discord call right now. I bumped into you during a TFS video somehow. TFS? What does that sound? Wait, what does that stand for? I'm sorry. I'm terrible with acronyms. Like STGF. I don't know anything, man. You know what? I'll just Google it. Google's my friend. Meaning bill pay. What the? Thanks for sharing is a most common definition for TFS on Snapchat, WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok. Thanks for sharing. Stand for development. Team foundation server. Ooh, yes, this is a very synergy building stream. We're going to before we go on to our next meeting, people. Provides control for managing requirements, projects, labs. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Not that one. It's thanks for sharing. Oh, good old team 4-star. Me and her were watching a B-stars in 8 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I tried. This is what I do whenever someone says like STGFF YJTE. I'm like, what the heck? I have to go to Urban Dictionary for the 40th time. It's just, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's something stupid I do. Because I don't talk to people enough. Over chat, at least, to understand any of those terminologies. Next up, very important. Okay, we're gonna go back to building. Building whatever this is. Well, there's just a blank layer here. Oh dear. A for effort last. Thank you. That's what all my teachers say. A for effort, man. A for effort. Dude. Okay. So torso. Very nice. This is supposed to be the hand. Hand stretches out from here. I don't know if I want her to... She has very broad shoulders, this character. Like, I wanted her to have very broad shoulders. Like, very spiky shoulders. So it's more... She's more dominant and intimidating and, like, scary and she's... Yeah, but she's surprisingly, like, not the antagonist, the protagonist of all this. Whatever story I developed behind this thing. Okay, so... Next up... Yes. Man. Torso. I guess I could have her, I want to say chest. Yeah, torso, sticking out a little bit. So, we're gonna do a little bit of contradicting movements. Something important that I really learned, especially when I was figuring out gesture drawing, big, intimidating toy. Yeah. Oh my god. Bro, her earlier renditions are just like mafia agent, but then I was like, maybe, just maybe, if I put enough effort into her design, it'll turn out the other way around. So, there's actually a character that's literally just supposed to be... I'll put up the thing of her real quick. Was it Red Queen? This lady from these two things. Like, I never drew an actual full body sketch of her, but I know exactly what I want if I ever do. When it's literally just... Okay. I feel like as soon as I started playing Genshin, like, the character tropes in there, like, which aren't as bad as you might think for a gacha game, just keep seeping into my artwork and I'm like, mommy, yes? Yes, please? Thank you. Please and thank you. But next up, I need to work on not getting, like, too, I guess, what do you call it? Like, too influenced by those types of things. Because I still want it to be its own thing, you know? Whatever that means. So, we have I hate drawing, like, the crotch area so much because it's like where the pelvic bone is, and it's so weirdly shaped for females in comparison to, what is it, males, right? Because females have very wide girth for some reason. I mean, we all know the reason, but I'm just gonna stop talking now. But it's really hard to make it give shape to that, specifically when it's being influenced to draw something in your way is still a good thing in a... Yeah, I would say, but for like serious, ongoing stories that I want to develop into actual things, it's good because there's like a good balance of things that the audience can relate to, right? So like they still have some sort of a familiarity with it, so they're not so quick to pass it off. Like if they know the dummy mommy trope, they may be more like keen to see how the story develops in its own, you know, pathway. But like I also don't want that like addition of influence from other material to get too like deep into the crevices of all the plots and like character developments I want, because it still has to be interesting in a way that isn't necessarily too predictable and too, I guess, stereotypically concluded, right? So you still want that element of, I guess, your own creativeness in whatever characters you develop, which usually the reason that you develop them, like, that just satisfies that requirement of, um, adding creativity, your own originality to that, because you develop characters for your own reason, right? You want characters to be more original so it doesn't seem like, yeah, something like that, basically. But there's a balance. There's a balance because that's why people do use tropes inside like their variations and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just really hard to find a fine line between how much I could be influenced by and implement in that aspect. But yeah, kind of. It's funny like listening to myself talk about all this because I never put a formal outline for how I want these stories to progress. It's all just in my head and sometimes depicted by like really really kind of overly symbolic artworks like this one, and I'm like, am I gonna remember this in like 3 months from now, what this character was going through when I was like, yes, this is the perfect scenario to help demonstrate the duality of her characterization. I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? But I don't know, it helps that I retain my memory, focus on doing all that if I keep all that stuff in my head. But whatever. I don't have to go too deep into how her legs are positioned, but I don't know. It's so funny though. Oh my god, how do knees go again? I suck at drawing knees. I hate knees so much. I hate the bottom half of the feet. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's like it's really hard to draw. It's very complicated. There's a lot of muscles that go into there. I'd rather draw like 50 renditions of hands rather than draw like a single gesture drawing of legs. I really missed it when I was able to just simplify it to like that. Ooh. I think I'm gonna end the stream real quick. I'll see you guys later. Yes. Very, very nice stream. I'm only doing this because I think the 30-minute timer went out from like 2 times already, so see you guys in the next video. I'm so sorry for the abrupt ending. I think I'll be streaming every other weekend now, so keep a lookout for that. Didn't get to finish the drawing, but it's part of doodling and streaming, and if I ever actually do, yeah. Bye bye.